So hello, welcome back to the Flaming Brain Abides. Now if you watched my previous video, number 57, you'll understand what the whole wig thing is about. So rather than reiterate it, just watch number 57, please. So this shout out is for a very dear friend of mine by the name of Nelson Tyler, quite an amazing inventor, incredible guy. And I just want to give credit to where credit's due because he's been a great friend for, well, let's see, met him in I think 87, and we're still friends. And he's quite a man. So what you're looking at here is the Bell rocket belt, built back around 1961. It was the first flying rocket belt, but it was very limited. The fuel was hydrogen peroxide, which is very heavy, and this thing could only fly for 21 seconds, so it was limited to just not much more than demonstrations. So enter Nelson Tyler. This is a very young Nelson Tyler. He was the first person to build a private rocket belt, and he was able to bump this thing up to almost 30 seconds by using some better components, lighter weight components. And I believe this was his first actual flight with it. Actually, he usually had other people that would fly these for like the Olympics or for a Michael Jackson concert once. Anyway, it was really cool, and this guy was really brilliant to be able to duplicate it on his own. But that wasn't all Mr. Tyler had done. He actually created the Tyler camera mount system, which became the staple in Hollywood for aerial photography. He had these really cool gyro-stabilized mounts that were fabulous for the motion picture industry. And here you can see it being flown at the, I think it was the 88 Olympics maybe in Los Angeles. But anyway, very, very cool. And here we have Mr. Taylor today. He's 90. Now, he also, believe it or not, invented what was called the wet bike. And this was like the grandfather, what you want to call it, of the modern personal watercraft, the jet ski, the wave runner, etc. This was the first such product. And it was also used in the James Bond movie, The Spy Who Loved Me. But he never gave up on his dream of making a practical flying belt. And this was a jet belt. As you can see, it had a whole bunch of small jet engines. And this was something, as you can see, kind of like with the Moeller Sky Car, things don't always work perfectly in the beginning, and sometimes it can take a whole lot of work to get it right, which he eventually did. And now this rocket belt, this jet pack, not a rocket, but a jet, actually could fly, I believe, for something like 10 minutes. So you see, perseverance pays off. After many, many decades and waiting for technology to catch up with his vision, he finally was able to create a practical operational jetpack. And it's very cool. Here you can see him flying it in front of the Statue of Liberty. And is quite amazing. Nowadays, there's a lot of knockoffs also. And one thing, Mr. Tyler, he really loves his cats. He has 9 of them.